Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to the HydeNet Sunday Week in Review. I'm Managing Editor Vera Dordick, sitting in for Don Osmond, who's off entertaining friends and having a lot of fun. We have a lot to report this week, so we'll start with Latin America. Our reporter in Brazil, Ronald Guiel, tells us that TR1 is definitely lower, but fresh hides have stabilized somewhat, and part of that is due to the favorable currency fluctuations that are benefiting exporters there. Other areas, such as Argentina, note that there's been a pickup in interest in some sectors of the leather industry, so that is good news. Also in Argentina, we have a story about how their cattle herd is set to increase for next year. Back to Brazil, their slaughter was down in September in a number of states, which partly due to the JBS, but also JBS issue, but also because domestic demand is not great. Moving over to Europe, our reporter Andrea Guolo tells us that after the past few weeks, when cows saw a real downturn, things leveled off this past week. So those are steady prices. Continued firm prices for veal skins because of the tight market. And with bulls in Europe, quality still reigns, which is making it very difficult for lower grades to find a market. Andrea also gives us a very, very good analysis of why the European market is stagnant right now, what the factors behind that are, and when that might change and how. In the U.S., steers continue to be steady with cows soft. And this week in the export figures, it was good to see that combined shipments were up dramatically. We've talked about how shipments have become very important because of the high number of outstanding hides. So it was good to see that shipments did exceed slaughter this week, but sales did not. So there's still plenty of supply. This week, we also take a good look at what has been a recent phenomenon of a large price spread in heavy Texas steers. It's really kind of a paradigm shift on what's always been a benchmark selection. And we take a look at the basis for that change, what's causing the price spread, and what that means for the market. So check out the reports. Until next time, we'll see you next week, and have a good one. Good night from HydeNet.